Hey guys, welcome back to my weekly report of the games I've been playing, and this week I played 3 games. So starting off with the game I actually played the least of, and shockingly enough it's Death Stranding 2 on the beach. So to be completely honest with you, I wasn't particularly in the mood to play this game this week. I only played about 2 hours, and I did put a part of Australia on the chiral network, but I haven't really reached any story beats yet. I haven't really had the feeling of playing it. I believe is because I played Death Stranding 1 so recently, and I guess I'm still like very fresh on that, and I haven't really felt like playing Death Stranding 2. I can't really give you a concrete explanation, but I do really like the game. But it's just, I'm not in the mood for it right now. So that's why I only put in 2 hours this week. I think I'm going to play a little bit of it today and before Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 comes out, when I go to the store and go pick that up. But I don't know, we'll see. And that is all I have to say right now on Death Stranding 2 on the beach. The next game I played this week, of course, is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. And I've been wanting to play that game for a while, and I finally decided to last week because I wanted to play a little bit of it, or at least most of it, before 3 and 4 comes out. And I did beat Pro Skater 1, and I'm halfway through Pro Skater 2, but I am not going to continue playing it since the new one's coming out. And beating these games, there's no real credits to the game, I think, because when I beat Pro Skater 1, I just unlocked Roswell and I completed that level, but there was no credit roll. So I am satisfied with what I played, and I'm ready to move on to the new game. So that is all I have to say. And if you do like skating games, Pro Skater 1 and 2 is a very good game. So that was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. I'm very much looking forward to the new release of 3 and 4 today, so you guys will see an unboxing of that at some point today. And the next and final game I played, of course, is Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. So I finally reached Florem, and I finally got the accessory that turns off random encounters. Finally, I've also purchased the accessory that increases random encounters by 400%. And that will be necessary for when I decide to grind levels for my just regular levels as well as job levels. And in the story, I reached the point before you reach Florem, when you're about to head there, there's a certain character that disables your airship, and it only becomes a sea ship. So you have to go through this poison forest in order to reach Florem. And of course I was a little upset because I'm like, oh, I can finally reach Florem, fly there, and get the item to turn off random encounters. But no, I had to deal with random encounters in that poison swamp place, and that was a little annoying. But finally reached Florem and got the accessories, and unfortunately with the accessories that grant those special effects, you have to do the new mini games that are introduced in this version. And the mini games themselves are fine. They're, I guess, simplistic on a surface level, but once you do the higher tier difficulties, they become a lot more difficult. And from my perspective and my experience, the mini games were a little difficult even on normal difficulty, given I am physically disabled. So it's not disabled friendly, I guess. I can do it, but I probably can't do it as efficiently as someone who doesn't have a disability. So from that standpoint, yeah, it could have used a little more accessibility features for that. But other than that, the mini games themselves is a rhythm based mini game where you have to use the mouse controls, because you have to use the mouse controls for both of them to kind of go through these circles in order to get the rhythm, and as well as pressing the R and L buttons for specific keynotes. And that's all fine and dandy. It's very simplistic, but you are listening to music from the game as well, and you see these dances from the main characters or a main character, depending on what song you choose. And for the other minigame, it's an airship minigame where you are piloting the airship that you guys have as Ring a Bell, and you have to make sure you go through the loops and you reach the certain altitudes, as well as doing many tasks that the other party members ask you to do, like blow the horn 3 times, or press this button 3 times, or change the radio station, or making sure you repair the valves that burst, things like that. It's very simplistic, but it is what it is, and it is, I guess, a little nice sprinkle of content on top of what's already there. And that's really all I've played so far. I haven't progressed the story very much. After that, I am currently at the water vessel temple, and I'm searching for the water vessel so we can liberate the water crystal. So that's it. That's where I'm at, and I am still very much enjoying the game. So that was Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. So once again, I'd like to ask you, what have you played during this week? Are you enjoying the games? And are you picking up Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4? Or are you excited for Donkey Kong Bonanza that comes out next week? Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.